Ric Redden is a lifelong horseman. He has been shoeing and riding racehorses since 1963. It's how he worked his way through college. Drafted in 1966, he wound up as a rider and farrier for the U.S. Modern Pentathlon in San Antonio. During this same time, he rode quarter horse races on weekends. It was his large shoeing clientele that sponsored his 4 years at Ohio State University College of Veterinary Medicine, where he earned his DVM in 1974. Dr. Redden began as an international racetrack practitioner focusing on lameness and foot issues. In 1983, after years of veterinary and farrier experience, the stage was set to develop International Equine Podiatry, Inc., the first exclusive podiatry clinic throughout the horse world. Dr. Redden acknowledges that none of this would have come to fruition without the love, support, and encouragement of his wife and partner, Nancy.
If you're calling me, you've got a major problem. Dr. Ric Redden was quoted. He is a rare breed, a farrier, a horse podiatrist, and a veterinarian who has spent his entire life devoted to the health of horses through their feet. When the world's most elite horses have a problem, Dr. Ric, or Doc as he is called, is the world's go-to guy. He and his wife, Nancy, established the International Equine Podiatry Center in Versailles, Kentucky in the 80s. He spent his career treating race and show horses, as well as everything from the most expensive broodmares and stallions to the most beloved family pet. While he says he's semi-retired, Redden still logs more than 300,000 airline miles a year, traveling to 150 to 200 consultations. Those distressing calls mean a horse somewhere in the world is in pain, often from laminitis, and usually Doc is on a plane within hours. He is author of the most referenced books and e-learning courses about foot care of horses, and many of his clients are so valuable that Dr. Ric was profiled in the Wall Street Journal. Dr. Ric has saved the lives of many horses that traditionally would have been euthanized.
Barbro's being pulled up!
If Barbro's injuries had resulted in irreversible loss of circulation in that lower limb, the only options would have been euthanasia or amputation. And the latter is where Dr. Ric Redden and his International Center for Equine Podiatry come in.
And amputation is becoming a very valid option for a lot of people. I really see no reason this can't be done routinely. You can actually make a temporary in about 5 minutes if you got a good shop.
After collaborating on a couple of amputations and prosthetic fittings with the famed Dr. Barry Grant from Washington State, Dr. Redden took the science even further.
I had enough encouragement from him to go over the total different procedure, and since then I've done about 40 cases. And we've got 6 or 8 of them out there that are still doing very well.
About 10 years ago, Dr. Redden put a prosthesis on a stallion that was then able to continue breeding.
5 months after the procedure, he was covering his mares, and to this day, he still covers his mares live.
This mare behind me has kind of become the poster child for the new procedure that Dr. Redden developed in 1992.
It's been a very revolutionary idea because I now graft a piece of frog from another foot on the same horse onto the stump, and that's given this mare almost 15 years of being pretty happy.
Dr. Redden showed me the difference between what a normal foot looks like and this one after the mare was chased by a pack of dogs and slid into a guide wire that severed her entire digit.
This is the frog graft, and we've just trimmed the thing a couple of days ago.
A permanent prosthesis costs anywhere from $3,000 to $5,000. The whole process costs a minimum of $20,000 and can run upwards of $100,000. So the good doctor tells owners if money is an object, they probably shouldn't consider this. But oh, the rewards.
The first day I turned her out, she ran harder than any horse on the farm. And probably that was the most exciting time of my whole veterinary career, to see this 3-legged mare just ripping and tearing through the paddock like a normal horse. Most people see them being just total cripples, you know, and poor little things.
But any horse owner who sees this sees the possibilities.
If nothing else, just to be happy.
Dr. Ric did an intense study of 1,800 Mustangs in Nevada. He found that each herd had distinctly different feet from their domestic counterparts, and their feet even vary depending on the terrain where the herd was located. His study of Mustangs also moved him to adopt Mustangs himself. From the creation of therapeutics to heal the feet, to his creation of banana or rocker shoes, to building prosthetics to give a horse another life, he is truly a horse miracle worker. Thank you, Doc, as we welcome you to the stage now to accept your induction into the Mustang Heritage Hall of Fame, Dr. Ric Redden.